I do, but y'all really be cooking because the weather has not caught up to my vibe. I'm serving nasty looks. Yes. Hi loves, I wanted to welcome you back to my channel. I'm Halicia, but the girls call me Lee, and I make content on fashion, beauty, natural hair, and travel. So if that's your vibe, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And come back for weekly uploads. We're back in the closet for another episode of Cozy Closet Chronicles. It's a fall fashion series that I've been doing, and we've touched on quite a few things. We've done shoes and boots, which I even have more pieces in for that, but I'll just save that for a later video. We've done affordable pieces, we've done dupes, we've done several videos on this, and this time we're focused on outerwear and just layering pieces. I feel like this is one of the things outside of boots that really defines fall, and honestly the outerwear pieces this season are some of the most exciting to me that I've seen in quite a bit of time. I'm just loving how fun the outerwear and layering pieces are popping up this season. I feel like it's giving fashion its flair back because it has been very like tailored and neutral and streamlined, but then the outerwear is giving like that extra zhuzh, that extra pop. Even though I live in quite a warm climate, like it's still very warm now, there are times when we get a good breeze and I just want to pull out the pieces. Like I want to layer it up. Also for me, cold is still like 50-60 degrees. Like that's really cold for me, and I know for a lot of people that's like breezy, like light jacket. So we're gonna find a balance between those heavier pieces and what you guys consider cold and what I consider cold, and fall outerwear pieces, but also like how you can layer pieces even if your climate is a little bit warmer like mine. Don't let these people fool you. We're breaking down thin knits, cardigans, fur, faux leather, all the way down into your full length coats. I have the pieces and I cannot wait to share with you guys these pieces. It's a vibe as always. Let's get into some outerwear pieces from Fabrique. Now, Fabrique is a designer collective brand. Think of it as a hub for hundreds of luxury brands across the world that have those creative, exclusive pieces. So their mission is actually to collect creativity and culture through fashion, which is right up my alley. I feel like everything about Fabrique truly aligns with who I am, and it's also a great way to discover new designers, new pieces, and we're talking about top quality pieces all in one place. So I have quite a few outerwear pieces from them along with some other pieces, and I'm going to show you slightly how I would style them and what I have in mind, along with who's the designer of these pieces, because yes, hopefully I can introduce you to some new designers. So let me just start off with my favorite piece, because it's actually something that I can wear right now, which also adds to it, but the details in it are just insane. First up is this jacket, and it was designed by Lee. Yeah, Lee, like as in me. Let's get into the designer. Each one of the buttons or like fasteners actually says Fabrique on it. And then even down to the inside of this jacket, it's almost like iridescent. It really actually inspired the makeup look because it has like this blue green shift to it. Love the lining. It's very, very soft. It even cinches a little bit in at the waist. You should be seeing the cutout of me trying this on, but I could not get over it. Down to the sleeves pinching. There's so many pockets on it. You could store almost anything in this and nobody would know, and all of the pockets zip shut. It's super functional during this season, especially if you want to pull out like a mini bag or something like that, or you're doing something where you're going to be very active and you want to store your personal items close to your body. This is the type of jacket for you. I actually wore this yesterday with an all brown fit, and it's just chef's kiss. It's such a phenomenal piece. It's high quality. It's a light enough to where it's like, okay, you're not going to be like sweating in it. It's my type of fall jacket, but it's also heavy enough to where you're warm. I was more than impressed with all of the details, even down to like the back snap, like behind the collar, and everything was covered in plastic when I received it. I have quite a few pieces from Fabrique in general, and I have never been disappointed, not only about the way that they are shipped, but the way that they arrive and the quality of the pieces. It gives me top tier luxury, but I just love this one. This one is like so my vibe, and it's in this beautiful chocolate brown color, and chocolate is my color for the season. Now it's making me want to go look more into the designer and see what other pieces they have, because if they're anything like this, then yeah, I'm gonna need a few more. The next outerwear piece is very classic. Look at this color. Here we go, we're back to the brown. It's very classic. This is almost like a teddy coat, but what I was drawn to the most was the cargo pockets. Y'all know how I feel about cargo pockets, and they have these huge cargo pockets. And then look at the inside, so good, like this beautiful soft fabric, amazing. This is designed by Sebastian Munier. I want to say that's how you say this, and I got this one in a size large. The other one I did get in a medium. I like for my coats that are like this to fit a little oversized. It is a full length coat. Again, like the material is everything, and it does come with a tie and a slit in the back. I don't own a lot of really long coats, but last season I found myself falling in love with this particular style of coat, just a full length coat in general. I know for jackets I either prefer them to be kind of cropped or sit right at the waist, or be like full length, you know, because in my mind sometimes, especially for fall, when I'm layering, I not only like to be comfortable, but I also like for the outerwear to have its own moment, to be able to make a statement. And when you have a full length coat, you get two looks in one, right? Because everybody is infatuated with the outerwear first, right? And so they're like, oh wow, but then it's like when you get to where you're going and you take off that outerwear and then you reveal that extra layer, it's just a double whammy, and that's what I'm here for. But these pieces are really comfortable, really cozy, really warm, and really high quality, and they make a statement on their own. So I'm absolutely loving this piece and the detailing on it in the cargo pockets. I find that it's quite classic, but still there's those details again that give it that extra pop, that extra element. This next coat is in a medium, and it's designed by Lucas Studency. Listen, I'm trying my best on the pronunciation. You have to understand that these designers are from all over the world, so the languages and the logos and the names are all totally different. Love this coat. This coat is a lot heavier, but peep the lining of it. Chocolate brown again, but I don't even know if you can tell, but the lining is embossed with Fabrique. Can you see that? So good. And then on the outside, there's almost like this tweed-like material, but it's really soft. It's not like that itchy wool. I'm not a fan of that. This one is full length slightly, but it does come again mid-calf. This is much more of a classic fit. Now when I saw this one, for one, I love the texture in it. It's brown, but it's more of like a taupe. So if you notice, I have a true brown, then I have that teddy color, and then this one is, it pulls a little bit more cool tone with the taupe, but it also has those speckles of all those different colors, like your reds, your creams, your grays. This one has more of an hourglass figure to it, and that was really why I was drawn to it. There is a tie in the back to where you can really cinch that waist in. Love that. Two functional pockets, but just a very classic, ladylike, elevated silhouette. This gives me like London, that piece where I have on an all cream set underneath. I also envision this piece with a lot of juxtaposition. You'll see it because I pretty much styled it with this. There's a little edge of something, and then when you take it off, you have this mini dress, knee-high boots. I could see tights with this, some brown gloves with it. Like, make it a whole look, but on the outside it's like very tailored, very chic, and then you open it up and there's like a little bit of sex, but it's all covered. That's how I view this, especially because of the shape of the coat. And I just really love this color. And taupe is just so classic. To me, this is a very classic coat. It's also very heavy, so I know that if you're in a colder climate, this is gonna be so perfect for you. There's not any shoulder pads in it, but the way that the shoulders are sewn, it's a lot of structure. Now I do have some other pieces from Fabrique, but I'm gonna save them for later on in the video. So let's move on to fur. Let's just do fur, because y'all know I'm obsessed with texture. Look at this. Woo! Feeling like money. You have to get into it. The collar, very soft, plush, fluffy, and it's lined. And this piece is from Unreal Fur, and I got this in a size large. I'm gonna say this: if you pick the piece, any of their fur pieces up, I would go up a size in these pieces. These pieces don't have any stretch or anything like that, but I was really drawn to the texture and the color of this piece. I know there's a thing. Listen, we already talked about it. It's brown. I actually didn't pick up any black outerwear this season. I just have so much black, so it was no use for this. But this I could actually wear with black. I wore this. It's so warm, y'all. I don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted to wear it so bad. I was so thirsty to wear it. I almost passed out. This is warm. It's warm even draped over your shoulders. What they put in this, but whatever is in this is insulated. So you, for a fact, will not even catch a breeze in this thing, which is great for a lot of people, but I'm going to have to wait probably until like February to really get some good use out of this unless I travel. But this one has pockets in the inside. So you do have, you know, some extra storage if you want to keep your valuables, but it also has pockets on the outside. They're going to take a little bit of time to find because you can't really tell, but yes, they're definitely there. Sleeves are perfect. Everything is perfect about this, and this really reminded me of kind of like how it was trending when they were saying it was the mob wife aesthetic. Get you a fur jacket. Like, that's what they're saying. Get you a fur jacket. I just think about like Frank Lucas, the movie, you know, where he's like, you don't pat, you blot, this is alpaca. And then he went to the fight in like the full mink coat and all of that, and that kind of put him on the radar as like who he was, because he was super low-key. But yeah, this is the vibe that it gives me, and I love this. I feel like a rich, I'm serving nasty looks. It makes me feel like so powerful. This whole thing is a moment. Whatever you wore with it, I would just say go simple. I did not, but who am I? Your girl does things differently. But yeah, high quality, but we're gonna tuck her away. Right now we still in the 70s and the 80s, baby, I can't do it. And since we're in the range of texture, I've worn this. It's faux leather and it's croc-embossed. All of the things, okay? It's coming off really shiny here because of all of the lights, but it's really not that shiny. This piece is stunning. I actually got this from We Wore What, right? Yeah, We Wore What, and I got it in a size medium. I would not recommend going up a size on this. This is very oversized. You have no need whatsoever to go up. I actually prefer my outerwear to just be a little bit larger so that it's comfortable once you layer underneath them, because you know you can get that little tight crease in your arm or like in your shoulders where you can't really move your arm up and down because you don't have enough room. I don't like that. This has really wide sleeves. It has a ton of zipper pockets, and I actually really enjoyed that the hardware is silver. I see gold hardware so much, and I like to be able to kind of mix my hardware. It's a moto style jacket, very classic style jacket, so you really can't go wrong with it. But I just love the Bordeaux along with the croc embossing, because croc embossing or just animal print in general is really big. We're seeing animal print show up in a lot of ways, but I feel like the embossing of croc is super popular. Yeah, I really be out here trying to serve a good fall look. My friends were telling me the other day, they were like, I love fall Lee. Like, fall Lee really brings the fashions. I do, but y'all, I really be cooking because the weather has not caught up to my vibe. I'm sacrificing it by just wearing really dope jackets, outerwear, and then taking them off. You saw the look, I'm taking this off. Now let's get into cardigans. I love a good cardigan. I've talked about this several times on my channel. Every year I get a new cardigan. I typically get them around like January. This time, baby, the cardigan came early. I just want one every season, and I love to go for something that's just really, really different. Why just get a plain cardigan? Why would I do that? So I got this one from No Jeans or No Jeans. This one is in a size 4, and it just gave me all the Houston vibes. Now, there's like Mars and spaceships and mission on here, and adventure to Mars, and there's astronauts on the back, and the quality of this is just insane. Like, this is a heavy cardigan, and all of these things have patches on it, but I really wanted this one in particular because it reminds me of Houston so much, without saying Houston, because you know NASA's here. Anytime people associate Houston with anything, they either associate it with like the rodeo, like cowboys, cowgirls, boots, things like that, or they associate it with NASA, hence Houston Astros. Like, that's really what we're known for, and that's what this gave me, but like without just go Stros, you know what I mean? Like, it gave that. So I love this so much. What does it say? Mission, Mars mission, No Jeans. It literally has a spaceship on it, but again, these are patches. Like, and cardigans like this that are so bold, this is what I would wear on a day that I don't feel like putting a lot into my look, but I still want to give a look. So I can like throw on some jeans and a plain t-shirt and then pop this on top, and then it's like, wow. Or even like an airport fit, you got on maybe like a jumpsuit type of thing, you can pop this on. Even with boots or sneakers or heel, like, you can do so much with it. This would even be good for like game days. Any Houston centered events, a lot of people look the same because the merch is the same. So this to me was a way to like represent my city without it just fully saying Houston on it. And I just love the cardigan in general. Like, this is a fire cardigan. It's navy blue, burgundy, and almost like a salmon-y color. The inside of it is actually orange. It's very colorful. They have cardigans on the website that come in 1,000,001 different colors, like, or just different designs. This was just the one that I resonated with the most, and actually the one that I had on my wish list, so I was like, yeah. Now, these last two pieces that I have are also from Fabrique, and I was just talking about layering and also animal prints, but this is like a imitation animal print. Like, it somewhat gives animal print, but it doesn't. And it is a midi skirt. It has ruching in it. It has this high split in it that I love, but the fabric of this is almost like this thick cotton. It is the softest. It definitely has some stretch in it. This is a size medium, and it is designed by David Fleet. Again, another standout piece. I just thought about this as like a great elevated but almost like really cozy piece. Like, you could easily wear this to work but still be comfortable, but you could also wear this and be running around and playing with your kids. Also a piece that's really easy to style because this is a statement. Wear it with some black, wear it with some cream, you know, keep it really neutral. Throw this on and you have this beautiful statement piece, but that's still like really cozy. So I was definitely here for this, and I thought that it would be a great layering piece, especially with a black coat that I already own, or like a black blazer or something like this. This would be something great to add to your outerwear pieces to make them pop. Also have a dress by Sam Fenzel, which is layered in itself. So you're talking about, again, another cozy piece. It's very soft. It has brushed silver hardware, and it's this beautiful bright green. You could button this all the way up and give this like a full asymmetrical vibe, but y'all know I had to open it up a little bit. Beautiful collar, and I love the sleeves. This is also a maxi dress. I love this color on my skin. This color on my skin just, it eats it up. It's layered in itself. Having dresses like this are not only classy and chic and elevated, but this layers very well under your outerwear. You get where I'm going? And it's actually a layered piece in itself. It's super stretchy, super comfortable. Another one of those cozy pieces where you could go from the couch to work. And then you don't have to iron it. That's another thing. This is a piece you just pull on out of the dryer and you put it on and you're good to go. Thick, y'all. Like when I say that this thing is thick, this thing is thick. You would definitely be warm in it. I wonder what it is. Hold on. Fabrique. Oh, no wonder. Remember I said that it was warm? It has wool in it. That makes a lot of sense. Because when I put this thing on, I was like, geez, you're talking about a layering piece, baby. This is the layers. Sam Frenzel did his big one on this dress. I just feel like it's such a classy piece. It would look so good with that maxi coat, but I know that when I styled it, I put it on with that brown coat. But you know, you got options, babe. You can wear things how you want to wear them. It's all about balance. There's ways to stay warm when you're outdoors and cool while you're indoors and still keep it really chic, elevated. And these are my fall outerwear pieces to where they'll transcend through your wardrobe for years and years to come, because we're also on a journey of higher quality pieces over quantity, whether they're trendy or not. But there is, you know, some zhuzh to it, but everything that I showed you, I feel like it pretty much transcends time. So let me know in the comments, what are your fall outerwear favorites? Like, what fall outerwear are you really interested in wearing this season? Is there a new piece that's on the market that you're just eyeing and you're like, yo girl, I have to have it? Have you tried like faux fur or faux leather pieces? Like, is that more of your vibe? Or even like the full length trench coats? Because y'all know this is the time. This is the time. Let me know what fall outerwear pieces or what fall layering pieces in general, even if it's just regular clothing, that you're into the most in the comments. Of course, I am going to leave all of the information about Fabrique in the description bar below, along with all of the links to all of the pieces that I've shown you in this video, even including shoes and things. I'll list them out for you. And you can also find all of these pieces on my Like to Know It. If you are new and you are not aware of how Like to Know It works, it is basically a shopping platform. You don't have to pay for it. But what's great about it is that you can follow your favorite creators and you shop their posts based on photos or videos. So you can actually see what's tagged in the post, and everything will be tagged. Yeah, that's still available. So not only can you look at it, you can shop all of the links right there within the app, and you can even favorite them. So let's just say if you don't want to necessarily purchase it at that moment, you can actually track the item, and LTK will send you notifications when the price increases, decreases, goes on sale, gets low in stock, so forth and so on. Easy way, honestly, for you to shop. So I'm gonna leave my LTK linked below as well. It's always in my description bar to make life easier for you. So we're mastering layering and outerwear this fall season. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I'm actually about to go skating and I'm super excited about it, so I gotta go. But make sure that you hit that subscribe button for weekly uploads, and check out my short for the deets on the hairstyle, because I know y'all want to know.